G'day, my friends. Today is the 3rd of April 2026, which is a Good Friday. And I'm really grateful for God. He was giving himself on the cross for me and for you. That he will pay the price for me. That's Good Friday. So I'm going to keep it short for today's message of hope. Now, Nate Richards was the kind of face that ended up on bedroom posters in the 1990s. Harvey Kinkle on Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Not that I watched it, but it went on for 7 seasons, millions of viewers. Well, recently, he reunited with his former co-stars. And somewhere in the coverage of that reunion came this small detail. That is, he currently works odd jobs. Talking about maintenance man, janitor, even a carpenter. He said it himself publicly and without complaint. He does whatever he can get to pay the bills. His co-star Melissa Joan Hart, I think by most accounts, moved through that same era without financial drama. So why the difference between them? I honestly don't know. Neither do you, right? If you do, put in the comment. But that question opens something in me. There's a version of that story that slides easily into judgment. It's a quiet mental arithmetic, totaling up someone's choices, their discipline, their decisions, and arriving at a verdict about why they ended up where they did. Now, I've run that arithmetic on some other people. And if I'm honest, I've been quietly terrified of someone running it on me. Yeah. Because the uncomfortable truth is this. Where we are today is largely, not entirely, but largely, the result of decisions made years ago. The financial habits we built or didn't build, the emergency fund we grew or quietly spent. There are exceptions, of course. That's life. Health collapses the equation, doesn't it? And so does grief. But the pattern holds more often than most of us want to admit. And I know this from the inside. You see, I was once retrenched from an office job I held for just over 4 years. Well, the good news is the emergency fund absorbed the initial shock, and I'm deeply grateful that I had one. I planned for it. But of course, utility bills and groceries don't negotiate, do they? So, yes, you can see that I took a cleaning job at a shopping centre. You would expect it, right? Sweeping, mopping, disposing of garbage. But I can tell you this. What I expected to feel and what I actually felt were two different things entirely. Let me explain. Well, I can tell you I felt fine. In fact, it was more than fine. I actually enjoyed it. My body was moving. I was covering ground, doing something visible, and knew I was productive and helping people, making a difference. I get up early in the morning, about 4:30. Finish the day by 9 o'clock. It was far better physically than 8 hours in an office chair. I can tell you that. And I can tell you there was no disgrace in it. There was just a straightforward satisfaction of a floor that was clean because I had to clean it. Which brings me to something Paul wrote. He wrote in Colossians chapter 3, verse 23. Whatever you do, work heartily, as for the Lord and not for men, knowing that from the Lord you will receive the inheritance as your reward. You are serving the Lord Christ. Yeah, whatever you do, not whatever respectable work you do, not whatever matches your previous title. No. Whatever you do. Paul wrote that from prison. And to a community that included slaves, people with no career trajectory, no way up. Just no way up. His counsel wasn't aim higher. It was instead do it heartily. Do it as if the Lord himself is your employer. because the reality is He is. Now, I was serving the Lord Christ in a shopping center with a mob. Oh, by the way, if you like these kind of videos, please give a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and share this video with others. Now, if you're in a role right now that feels beneath you, here's what I want to say. I don't think you're beneath it. Just ask God what it looks like to do that work heartily and then do it. Bring the care. Let the quality be your answer to anyone watching. Of course, I don't know your exact situation, but pray about it. And friends, if that still feels hard, hey, think of someone sitting in a hospital chair right now, 3 rounds into stage 3 cancer treatment. Not thinking about job titles, just hoping to be well enough to get home and be with their family. Why don't you compare to someone like that? After all the choices being made today, in how you show up to work you have, not the work you wish you had, those choices are writing the next chapter, quietly and faithfully. So whatever you do, work heartily, not when the role finally feels worthy of you, but now, of course. God's watching, and from what Paul says, He's keeping records of that too. Like I said, I'm keeping it short today. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.